Excerpts from the KYOGYOSHINSHO. Chapter 4. True Realization of the Pure Land Way. Passage 1. To reveal, with reverence, the true realization. It is the wondrous state, attained through Amida's perfect benefiting of others. It is the ultimate fruition of supreme nirvana. It arises from the vow of necessary attainment of nirvana, also known as the vow of realization of great nirvana. When foolish beings, possessed of blind passions, the multitudes caught in birth and death, and defiled by evil karma, realize the mind and practice that Amida directs to them for their going forth, they immediately join the truly settled of the Mahayana. Because they dwell among the truly settled, they necessarily attain nirvana. To necessarily attain nirvana is to attain eternal bliss. Eternal bliss is ultimate tranquility. Tranquility is supreme nirvana. Supreme nirvana is uncreated Dharma body. Uncreated Dharma body is true reality. True reality is Dharma nature. Dharma nature is suchness. Suchness is oneness. Amida Tathagata comes forth from suchness, and manifests various bodies. Fulfilled, accommodated, and transformed. 2. The vow of necessary attainment of nirvana is stated in the larger sutra. If, when I attain Buddhahood, the human beings and devas in my land do not dwell among the settled, and necessarily attain nirvana, may I not attain the supreme enlightenment. 4. The passage, declaring the fulfillment of this vow in the larger sutra, states, the sentient beings, born in that land, all dwell among the truly settled. For in that Buddha land, there is not one who is falsely settled, or not settled. Passage 5. Further it states, that Buddha land is pure and tranquil, wondrous and delightful. It is not apart from the enlightenment of uncreated nirvana. The Sravakas, Bodhisattvas, Devas, and human beings there all possess lofty and brilliant wisdom, and their transcendent powers are thoroughly realized. They are all of a single kind, with no distinction in appearance. The words human beings and devas are used simply in accordance with usage elsewhere. Their countenances are dignified and wonderful, surpassing things of this world. Their features, subtle and delicate, are not those of human beings or devas. All receive the body of naturalness, jinen, or of emptiness. The body of boundlessness. Passage 6. Further the Sutra of the Tathagata of Immeasurable Life states, all the sentient beings of that land, and those to be born there, are brought to thorough fulfillment of supreme enlightenment, and reach the abode of nirvana. Why is this? Because those who are falsely settled or not settled cannot comprehend the Buddha's intent in establishing the cause of birth there. 13. As I contemplate the teaching, practice, Shinran, and realization of the true essence of the Pure Land Way, I see that they are the benefit that the Tathagata directs to us in his great compassion. Therefore, whether with regard to the cause, or to the fruition, there is nothing whatever that has not been fulfilled through Amida Tathagata's directing of virtue to beings out of his pure vow mind. Because the cause is pure, the fruit is also pure. Reflect on this. 14. Second, is Amida's directing of virtue for our return to this world. This is the benefit we receive, the state of benefiting and guiding others. It arises from the vow of necessary attainment of the rank of succession to Buddhahood, also known as the vow of succession to Buddhahood after one lifetime. It may further be called the vow of directing virtue for our return to this world. 15. The treatise on the Pure Land states, concerning the fifth gate of emergence, with great compassion, one observes all sentient beings in pain and affliction, and assuming various transformed bodies to guide them, enters the gardens of birth and death, and the forests of blind passions, freely sporting there, with transcendent powers. One attains the state of teaching and guiding. This is brought about by the directing of virtue, through the power of the primal vow. It is called the fifth gate of emergence. 16. The commentary on the treatise states, directing virtue for return to this world, means that, after being born in that land, fulfilling samatha, and vipassana, and gaining the power of compassionate means, one returns, and enters the thick forests of birth and death, teaches, and guides all sentient beings, and brings all to enter the Buddha way together. Whether, with regard to the aspect for going forth, or the aspect for return, all is entirely for the sake of bringing sentient beings across the ocean of birth and death. Thus, it is stated, it is to fulfill the mind of great compassion, taking Amida's directing of virtue as foremost. 17. Further, among Amida Tathagata's primal vows, in the Sutra of Immeasurable Life, is the following. When I attain Buddhahood, the bodhisattvas of other Buddha lands, who come and are born in my land, will ultimately and unfailingly attain the rank of succession to Buddhahood after one lifetime. Except for those who, in accordance with their own original vows, freely to guide others to enlightenment, don the armor of universal vows, for the sake of sentient beings, accumulate roots of virtue, emancipate all beings, travel to Buddha lands to perform bodhisattva practices, make offerings to all the Buddhas and Tathagatas throughout the 10 quarters, awaken sentient beings, countless as the sands of the Ganges, and bring them to abide firmly in the unexcelled, right, true way. Such bodhisattvas surpass ordinary ones, manifest the practices of all the bodhisattva stages, and discipline themselves in the virtue of samantabhadra. Should it not be so, may I not attain the supreme enlightenment. 18. Thus, we know truly, from the words of the great sage, that realization of supreme nirvana is brought about by the directing of virtue, through the vow's power. Benefiting in the aspect of return, expresses the true intent of benefiting others. Accordingly, the author of the treatise, Vasubandhu, proclaimed the vast and unhindered mind that is single, thereby universally awakening the multitudes of this passion-defiled world of endurance. Master Tan Luan clarifies Amida's compassionate directing of virtue for our going to the Pure Land and our return to this world, and he widely teaches, with care and concern, the profound significance of being benefited by the other, and of benefiting others. Reverently embrace these words. Receive them in deepest homage. Here ends excerpts from Chapter 4. A collection of passages revealing the true realization of the Pure Land Way.